I freaking love this flashlight because it can go from this giant halo, which lights up an entire yard, and if you just slide the front of it forward, you can do a beam. And that is just so cool. And you can adjust the size. So from beam all the way out like that. And then it has multiple settings here. So you can go more dim, all the way to that dim, to like a strobe. And what's really cool is if you double click the power button, it'll do an SOS signal. And I think that is really handy if you were stranded somewhere in the outdoors. And then lastly, I'll show you, there's another button below the power button here. And if you just long press that, it'll go, you can just keep pressing and it will change brightness from really bright all the way to dim. I've worked with this brand a few times, AKISONG. They make amazing flashlights. This thing is built like a tank. So the lens or the light here, the bulb, is protected by this kind of rim. So if you drop it, it's not going to break. This is fully waterproof. So if you do take it outdoors with you or just randomly get it wet, you're going to be fine. And what I was showing you outside is if you extend this front part of the flashlight, that's what turns it into, you know, changes the shape of that halo and that beam there. Then you've got the two buttons there. Has a 12-hour battery, absolutely insane battery life, and it's rechargeable with a Type-C. And then I love the USB outlet as well because you could charge a device off of this if you absolutely had to. And then on the back side here, it's got a nice wrist strap and a window breaker. And I love that this is pretty compact. It's 7 inches. It's really lightweight. It can easily fit in my pocket here. And so if you were to, you know, put this in your truck, in your car, in a backpack, if you're like camping, just anywhere, it's just easily storable. Love the strap here. And yeah, this is a very durable, reliable flashlight. I've had this for a couple weeks just testing it, and the battery it's as advertised, it does last a long time, and it recharges pretty quick. So yeah, overall, really impressed, guys. This thing is very versatile. I love the different light settings. I love that you can go to kind of a strong beam to a big halo, and all those different, you know, strobe settings, dimness settings, SOS. And then, yeah, if you had to, you know, crack a window with that, or use this to, you know, in different ways, it's just very versatile, very tactical. And that's the type of flashlight I like, something that you can beat up and it is not going to break on you. So go check this out, guys. I definitely recommend this brand.